Hello there traders, this is Steve Miley, the market chartist for FX Explained, and here we're going to take a look at both the euro and the pound versus the US dollar in the forex markets space in here. So I'm looking at EURUSD and then moving on to look at the pound versus the US dollar. Now if you are liking these reports in here, please do remember to hit that like button on the YouTube channel and subscribe so you can get updates when we release new video reports and reports on our FX Explained website. fxexplained.co.uk. Now, back to the analysis. Euro dollar, we had this surging rally after the US election. Initially a spike lower in here after the US election down to 116.01, the result last week. And then a steady push higher as it became clear that Biden was going to be victorious. The US dollar selling off as a safe haven. So euro outdoing and also seen as a positive in here for the fact that Biden was going to be more conciliatory towards Europe and globally. So all of that pointing most currencies higher versus the US dollar. The US dollar selling off, the US dollar in its safe haven status weakening in here. Now we also had the COVID-19 news break in here of the vaccine from Pfizer, the positive results from the vaccine. Now since then the market initially kind of higher and then back lower in here and not really for any particular reason, not particularly negative for Europe in here, but maybe just taking a breath in here. So the euro just slightly dipping in here after that news, but holding above support here at 117.78 and 117.53, and whilst above there we're looking for positive news in here to come back through, or positive price action, so let's say, from the fact that we did have this really strong recovery rally. We did push above 118.81. We also took out these important resistance points in here from late September, 119.00, 119.17, when we got up to 119.20. So all of this is pointing the market in the very short term to the top side and looking for further positive pressures to come through as we go through into the balance of this week through mid-November and also then beyond into November, potentially going back up to this peak here at 120.11. Now the ECB are not going to like euro moving up towards there, but at the moment not much they can do about that. So, but still a positive underlying theme for the euro. Let's take a look at for the pound in here. Now the pound a more bullish tone in here, not only in here getting the benefits from the dollar weakness. This is pound versus US dollar, so we're getting US dollar weakness in here because of the Biden victory, because of the more of a risk on theme, because the US dollar is seen as a safe haven. So the dollar rallying from early November on the run into that victory, and then from the victory pushing higher. Now this last move though that we've seen in here over the past 12 to 24 hours, this has been about pound strength. Now this part here was to do with dollar weakness, but we did then push up through this 131.77, this mid to late October peak. That was a bullish statement from a technical perspective, alongside the break of this kind of this pattern, this triangle pattern in here, this triangle pattern line in here. We broke above there and then also through 131.77. Now that was technically positive, but this latest move in here over the last 12 to 24 hours has been driven in here by pound strength as opposed to US dollar weakness in here, and that pound strength coming from the EU and UK trade talks apparently making some kind of headway, making some kind of breakthrough and hopes of a trade deal going into the balance of this year, going into the end of 2020. So that has helped the pound higher. This has been positive for the pound as opposed to the previous rally in here which was US dollar negative. So that leaves risk still to the upside in here, and there's real threat I think up towards 134, 135 in here as we go through into the balance of November. This has been Steve Miley, the market chartist for FX Explained. Thank you so much for watching. Now if you like what you've seen, please do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, have a great trading day.